Snow White knew that one day her prince would come, just like I knew one day my race would come. This is week 1 of Princess Challenge training. Welcome back to the channel. I know I have been absent for quite a few weeks now, which we'll get into in a minute, but I cannot believe it's finally here, week 1 of Princess Challenge training. And as far as everything looks right now, runDisney is coming back. Next week is actually Wine and Dine, and I'm looking forward to seeing everything that everyone's going to share on social media about that. Is so exciting. So, where I've been the past few weeks, just trying to get into a groove with this new puppy. I tell you what, raising puppies is a lot of work. But she's great. You know, we've had a few bumps, but her and my other dog Scout seem to be getting along great, and I'll insert some stuff here. You can see how they're getting along, and they play and they wrestle, and it's just been wonderful. So today is actually Saturday, which would be our first long run of the Jeff Galloway training plan, which is just a 3-mile run. But speaking of plans, I'm doing something a little bit different. I will be following the weeks and the long run distances on the Jeff Galloway plan, but during the week, on weeks that don't have the back-to-back runs, I will be using a 12-week half marathon training plan that I've used before, and I love the workouts on it. So each week I will be doing workouts from that until we reach the back-to-back challenge specific distances later on, and we'll get into that later. So I will be combining those two training plans, and I'm really excited. Just, you know, it'll give it a little bit of variety, and you can see behind me my goal for half marathon. I'll be running half marathon distance for time a few weeks before I go to Disney. There's a week in there where the long run is 13 miles, so I just figured I would do that as my half marathon for time, and we'll see if we can get that time back there. So the other thing I was really excited about when it came to starting princess training was I sat down and made a list of all the Disney princesses. Some of them are kind of a stretch as far as a Disney princess goes, but I was able to figure out that each week I can highlight a princess, starting from our first original Snow White, leading all the way up to the week before I leave for Disney, which will be Moana. So I'm really excited to get to dive into these older movies, some I haven't seen in a while. It'll be very exciting. Now generally when I'm going to be highlighting the princess of the week, I will be doing it during my long run, but you can't really tell probably out that window behind me, but it's raining right now. So I'm having to wait and figure out either I'm gonna have to do my long run later this evening or go hop on the treadmill, which would not be very exciting for a video. So we're just going to talk about her right here and her movie and any lessons we can learn from Snow White. Actually, one of my favorite things to watch when it comes to Snow White isn't actually the movie, it's the show Once Upon a Time. She's, you know, they have her characterized in there, and one of the episodes I just recently watched was talking about how Snow White always kept goodness in her heart. And that's a great attitude to have, especially nowadays. But I think the main overall lesson we can learn from Snow White's movie can be about vanity. The evil queen just had it set in her mind that she needed to be the fairest and that no one could be in competition with her. And I got to thinking about how that relates very well to what I always like to, you know, remind everyone at the end of these videos, that you are special because of who created you. So while this video may be really short for this week 1 of Princess Challenge training, I wanted to take it as an opportunity, especially since we were highlighting Snow White in the message from her movie about vanity as far as the evil queen goes, but use it as an opportunity to remind everyone that you are God's masterpiece, and He's created you, and that's what defines you. Not anything outwardly or anything as far as competition with other people. You are special just the way you are. Like this video, comment if you're also training for any of the princess races. I'd be excited to hear who is training alongside with me. and be sure to subscribe to see all the princesses we're going to highlight over the next 18 weeks. I will see you in the next one.